Hi everyone, welcome back. We are moments away from starting reward challenge number 3. The tribe mates are all separated out and very soon we will be starting. So y'all just file on in and then Brandon will explain the reward challenge to you and then away our contestants will go. We are very excited. We have Brandon here and one representative from each of our 3 tribes. That is Emily for the green tribe, John for the blue tribe, and Patrick for the pink tribe. They will be the first 3 of their tribe mates to kick this challenge off, and we will be going from there. We are very excited. All right, and so here to explain the challenge to you is our super host, Brandon Clark.
Alrighty. So for this challenge, I'm going to be telling a story to these 3 people standing here. They're going to remember as much as they can, and they're going to repeat the story to the next person on their tribe, who will then remember as much as they can, repeat it to the next person, and remember as much as they can, repeat it to the 4th person. The 4th person will go to various stages to answer questions about the original story I told the first person. If they get the question right, they move on to the next question. If they get the question wrong, they have a tribe eater who will have to eat half a sardine every time they get an answer wrong. So hopefully they remember as much as they can. And then after they have all 4 questions right, the last 3 tribe members will be doing a color block puzzle where there are no repeating colors on any sides. And that is the challenge. The first place tribe will be winning towels and pillows, which could come in handy.
That's right, the ultimate comfort. So these tribes are competing for a fabulous prize and only one of them gets it. Who will it be?
Alrighty. So, are you ready to hear the story?
Yes.
Yes, can we lean in?
Yeah, absolutely. Sit around the fire. Alrighty. This is called The Murder of Sarah Ware. Our story begins in the small town of Bucksport, Maine in 1898. Sarah Ware, a 59-year-old Canadian transplant and recent divorcee, is walking home in the middle of the night after a long day of servitude. You see, Sarah did a variety of jobs in order to make a living for herself. She cooked, cleaned, scrubbed, and polished for anyone who was willing to pay for the help. She lit her cigarette that was just purchased at the store at the edge of town, then she vanished. As with all small towns, it didn't take long for everyone to hear about the disappearance of Sarah Ware. The search lasted for 2 weeks before her body was found less than a mile from her home, just off Miles Lane. Found near her body was her purse and a knife with a serrated edge. The scene was gruesome and vile. Her body was so mauled that on the bumpy trip back to town, her head detached from her body. After examination, it was clear that the cause of death was from the blow of a blunt object to the head. Detectives found many clues that led to one specific person in town, William Trewergy. They found a bloody tarp and a hammer that matched the holes in Sarah's head on his property. Sarah worked for William, but he refused to pay her. A local even testified that William paid him to move the dead body of Sarah. With all this evidence, it was clear that William was guilty. But that's when the case took a turn. No local court would try the case. 4 years later, when the case was finally picked up, something strange began to happen. Everyone involved in the case began to die. The coroner of the body, the witness, and the deputies who discovered the body. The evidence also disappeared. There was nothing and no one to bring to court against William Trewergy. Sarah's severed head remained in a sealed box in the courthouse for over a century before it was buried in the Ware family plot. Miles Lane, where her body was discovered, is now the site of the parking lot to Bucksport High School. It is said that Sarah Ware can still be seen roaming the area. Go ahead.
All right, and off they go. For those just joining us, these 3 tribe members have heard a story. They only heard it once, and now they have to repeat as much as they can to their next member. It's like world's most hellish game of telephone.
We love telephone.
She lights a cigarette she just bought from the store, sitting in her home, and then she disappears. They find her body with the head severed, and a serrated edge blade near it, and holes in her head that match like a hammer nails that are nearby, right? Okay. So I don't know if it was the hammer, but there were holes in her head. So there's this guy named William Tell who she worked for, who was, William T. Worthy or something like that. He was the one who was suspected, but they never felt they had all the evidence. I mean, it matched the weapon, everything. She was killed with a blunt force trauma to the head. He had the weapon, whatever. They never tried the case. One day, suddenly, when they start trying the case like 4 years later, everyone starts dying associated with the case. All the evidence disappears. The weapons are gone. Her head was buried in a box and buried on the Ware family plot, kept there for a century. And then finally, people say that you can still see Sarah Ware around.
So Sarah Ware, she was a servant, she cooked, she cleaned, she did all that. And then she
One night she lights a cigarette, she sits in her chair, she disappears.
And then
they find her body, severed
head,
serrated blade, but blunt force trauma to the head, and holes in the head that match something that this William guy has.
Yeah, and then William guy's her boss. They suspect him, but they don't have any evidence.
No, they have the evidence, but they never try the case. For some reason, they never try the case, and then when they do try to do the case, everyone starts dying.
Yeah, everyone starts dying.
Everyone starts dying.
And they put her head in a box.
For a century.
For a
And then it
century
was buried on the
plot.
Ware family plot.
Yeah.
That's the best I can do.
All right, and we're off. We're following the Pink Tribe. Logan has just heard the story from Patrick, and he will now be telling Katie as much as he remembers.
She cooked, she cleaned, she swept. And then she went to the store, got Sarah really in her chair at home. And so then she they ended up finding her dead, her head severed, a serrated blade nearby, but there's holes in her head that match a hammer and nail that are also there. She has a boss named William T. something, and he is suspected of the crime, but they just can't connect him to him. And they end up burying her head in a box for a century on the Ware plot. On the Ware plot. All the weapons go missing, and everyone in the town starts dying.
The weapons were two things.
The weapons were like a hammer and nail, which matched the holes in her head. Her head was severed with blunt force trauma on her head.
A nail and a...
Like hammer.
Okay, got it. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, got it.
All right, and we're off again. Katie and Barry for the Pink and Blue tribes running to their prospective tribe mates. Katie's now telling Waylon what Logan told her, what Patrick told him.
Sarah Ware, she was a servant, she swept, she cooked, she cleaned. She went home, she was sitting in a chair, she went home and lit a cigarette. She was found dead. The things near her were a nail, a hammer, and she had two holes in her head that matched the nail and the hammer, but her head was severed off. They buried the head in a box for a century on the Ware property, and she had a supervisor named William T. something. They didn't know. Cool. William T. something, and he was suspected of the crime. They never figured out who did it.
Wonderful. All right.
All right, and we're off. Waylon is first out of the gate. He's going to answer a question, and he's coming up to the green first. All right, so he has chosen that one. He's going to come over to his teammate, and we will find out if he answered the question correctly or not.
Got it, Rob.
Big reveal. What's in there? He got a colored disc. That means he got the question right. Off he goes to the next one.
Is this correct? That is correct.
All right, Albie has gotten his first correct one. We're going to follow him over to yellow. All right. Big reveal time. A color disc means that he's right.
Is this being correct?
Yes. All right.
Albie
Right.
has two right for blue.
Okay. Let's see. All right, Waylon has another color token back. We're gonna follow. Whoa, taking a turn here. Following Rob over to blue.
Sorry about making that.
That's okay. That's part of my job today.
Nope.
All right, Rob has an incorrect answer, which means his eater is gonna have to eat
Wrong.
A sardine! Damien!
Damien.
Wow, Damien swallowed that sardine whole. Okay, we're going back. Let's see if Rob can get the right one this time. All right, that was correct. So Damien is spared from another one. All right, and we're off. This time to red. Ooh, Justin, our eater, has to eat a sardine. Albie has to wait until he's done. Oh, he's good. He has eaten that sardine with gusto. And Albie is back.
One more time.
Albie got it wrong again. So down the hatch goes this sardine. Justin is a designated eater for the Blue Tribe. He's good. Albie's gonna go back and finally get the right answer. All right, oh, Rob is going over to the yellow station. All right, Rob on yellow. No, that is wrong. Damien, holy shit. Damien just tosses that sardine down his throat. Rob is back.
On my way.
Ooh. Okay.
Right.
And all tribes are working on their puzzle now.
All right. No more running for this girl. All right, we've got our puzzlers. We've got Blue. Blue feels like they have it.
It's all right. This side.
Oh God, disaster over here for Green. I think they've dropped a block into the spool. They're gonna have a hard time fishing that out.
They got it.
Oh, and they got it. Alan grabbed it quickly. All right, here we are, Pink Tribe. A lot of turning of the blocks. A lot of spinning them around.
Damien is eating the
A
rest
lot of communication over here on the
fun.
Green Tribe. Let's check back in with Blue. See how they're going.
That's the only one that can be.
Feel free to look at
And
theirs
then,
when they think they
wait,
have it.
there's gonna be, no, there's a side that only has, there's a side.
Do you want to watch theirs so when they think they have it, you can see?
All right.
You got 2 yellows now. You got 2 yellows on this side. It's 2 greens now.
Okay, now it's
You need a blue on this side.
you need a blue on this?
Yeah. All right. We got.
There's 3 reds on
It is 2 greens there. Yeah.
Blue on that side, you said.
no 2 reds. Okay.
We need a yellow.
All right, they're working on the puzzle. Here you can see the sardines the eaters had to eat for every single wrong answer their tribe members gave. Those are big sardines.
So this has to be.
Oh, this one's good. This one's good.
Can the runners help?
No, only the 3 people.
Okay, runners can't
Only the
help.
3 people doing the puzzle can do the puzzle.
I heard Blue yell, "This is good." I don't know. I feel like the tribes are neck and neck because I have no idea of anyone's progress.
That one doesn't work at the top.
They're really working through. None of the sides can have a duplicate color. They've got lots of color blocks, lots of sides to work with.
This must be a red. This one is 3 reds. Right? And only 1 yellow. Yeah, 2 blues.
This the big one? The top
This
one?
top needs to be yellow.
Okay. From that side? This side, what does it need?
This side needs.
Pink could really use this win. They've come in last place for both of the other reward challenges. Would be really lovely to win those towels and pillows.
This one needs yellow.
So that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, let's
No one else.
We've got Pink encouraging their puzzlers.
You got this, Green?
Green now cheering on their teammates. As always, it comes down to the puzzle. Let's check back in on blue.
No, that doesn't work here. That doesn't work here. Doesn't work down here. I need a green right here.
You need a green.
I need a green on here.
Turn it. Wait, turn this one.
I need a green. No,
A green.
Okay.
One more.
no, flip it.
So the green. I know, but we can change.
We need a yellow. Is there two yellow?
There is a yellow here. Hold on.
Okay, but I need. No, that's yellow too on this side.
So let's see. We need
No.
like this.
Go to green, you're starting to figure it out.
All right.
What is on there? No, this is two greens over here. Keep flipping this, that one. That one's good. Nope, nope.
We need a blue on this side. Maybe we're getting caught up on this. Like maybe we need to like make that not be the case.
This side.
Maybe that should be the problem.
What needs on this side?
I need blue here, blue on this side, and blue on the other side.
Okay.
This is the only way that one's gonna work.
Yeah, but it won't.
Right.
We need a
So,
is there an extra green?
There's multiple.
And 2 reds here.
Let's check back on pink.
Oh no, you were right.
So the 3 reds, so red down.
Let's move this one.
Only the 3 puzzlers for each tribe are allowed to do the puzzle. Their teammates can only watch and wait and see who comes out on top. A lot of puzzling going on. It is any tribe's game. The last couple challenges have been a blowout. Here, anyone can win it for their tribe.
Green tribe has won twice. I bet they'd love to win a 3rd time.
I bet they would.
Is there 2 blues on that one? Remember the 2 blues on the top? Here, let's just put that down.
What if we turn the like one of these bottom
How about this? No.
We got 2. I can't see. Wait. Okay. No, it's all red.
Yeah, a lot of repeating colors over here.
See, but here's the thing. Just because they're not all the same.
Yeah, this is
It's a very hard puzzle.
it's a very hard puzzle. There is very hot heat.
It's very hard.
These tribes have had nothing to eat for a matter of hours.
Except Damien.
Except Damien, who has swallowed all kinds of sardines. Oh my god. Pink tribe, not letting the smell of the sardines bother them. They're just working right on through it.
Do you have a?
Oh my god. I am so glad y'all cannot see me on this camera. I am so sweaty. The sun is beating down. I am sure it is affecting players' brains as they try and do this puzzle.
Which one is this? Has 2. The green is 2. So let's just flip this one.
Yep.
We good? Everybody's different?
So I need yellow here.
Can you just watch them for me?
So I need the yellow.
Right.
Okay, and I need a red.
Yep.
This has 2 blues.
This has 2 greens.
So, okay, wait.
Keep flipping that one.
These 2
2
are
reds.
correct.
2 reds here.
So now we need yellow. Green here.
Alan hiding the puzzle with his body like I'm another tribe member, trying to spy.
2 blues and 2 reds there. So that works.
So this was 3. Let's put the yellow. Let's put the yellow here. There's 3 reds.
There you go.
Coming back over to blue now. A lot of block turning. It's a block party, if you will.
Not right there, right there. But if we turn, there's two greens on this one. Do it the other way. What about that way? Nope, two yellows. Two yellows here. No, two greens.
Let's try to
No,
flip
two
it.
red, green. Two red. What if we do this? Flip it.
Nope, still two yellows here.
Flip it again. Flip it again. What ones have all four different colors on them?
Okay, let's see. Are you good, Liz?
Alright, we're good everywhere except we're not good here because this is two reds. That's the
So
only one we're not
everything-
set on.
Okay, so let's see
So
which one do it.
which one do we need to flip around?
Okay. So this one is a green here.
Okay. So move.
Hold on, let's put it back.
Yeah, that works. That works. No, that's yellow.
Let's put it back because then we can
Is it this one?
No, I don't know how we gotta be.
How many of them have four different colors on the four different sides?
Let's look for it. This one is, this is not it. This isn't it.
If we find, there's gonna be at least two the second one.
All right. There is no time limit on this puzzle. It goes until one tribe gets it right. And aren't we all so thankful that there is only one prize for this challenge? So no one is competing for second place. Once one team gets it, that's all she wrote.
And we need one that has a yellow, a green, a blue or a green. Yep, and, okay, so we're good. So now we need blue, green.
Blue, green.
Yep, no, that yellow's not gonna work.
That's two yellows.
Because over here we need
What color do you need here?
blue. So, which two sides
Also,
need
like
blue?
the separate ones. So that's
Yeah.
what's happening.
Okay,
So then we need to put blue here. Does that work?
Nope, two reds, two blues.
We need to put a blue here. Okay. So we need a blue here, and then which one's the one that needs red? This one?
Yeah, there's two blues here, so it's not
There's two blues there.
okay. Yeah, no, two reds here, so that's not gonna work. No. Are we back where we started though? No, it's two reds.
I know.
So let's think about.
Stay focused, guys. You guys are good. Yeah, everyone else is struggling too.
I think is this like the same?
Yeah, no.
We're just gonna mix it up. Gonna show you a Alex colorblind and working on a color puzzle. That makes it more clear as to why he's been asking which color is needed for which side. Moving right along over here back to green. With the green tribe just back there, powerless to do anything except watch.
I'm good. I'm bad. Which one's bad too?
Uh-oh. My shoe is untied. Oh, God. All right. And back to blue.
So let's, can we try to look at the box again to see what two yellows? Yeah, there's two reds.
Blue tribe over here, just casually observing from afar.
And I'm good on this side. No, I got two yellows. Okay, so what's wrong?
Oh, a viewer wants to know how long this one took Brandon's family to do. Brandon's family, part of the dream team that did all of these challenges ahead of time. Brandon, the viewers want to know, how long did this take your family to complete in the dream team?
I was the dream team for this puzzle.
Dream team, okay.
And so I made these, and I found the puzzle online, so I
Oh, yeah.
found the solution. I only was able to complete it once without the solution.
And how long did it take you to do that?
15, 20 minutes.
All right, strap in, grab some popcorn, crack open a cold one. We are in this for the long haul, baby.
Okay, I'm good over here. Okay, right there, we're good. Are you good there? No, I need a green still. Wait, hold on, let's do green still here. Let's take this one and put it on the bottom. Take this one. And then,
I'm good here. No, I'm not good here. I need green. Okay. I'm good here.
I need,
I need a green. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to be green. Okay. What were you saying, Liz?
well, I was good, but I'm not now.
Yeah, we're not good.
Now I
either.
have 2 reds.
Yeah, we're not good
I need
either.
a yellow.
Yeah. So
All right, let's check back in with green.
One red.
well, if we put one of these
Tracy, we feel you.
that's what I'm saying. Like, let's figure this out. Other than the
So right now this is blue.
The anticipation, y'all. That'll just make whoever wins so much more excited. It'll make all the viewers be even more pumped. The victory will be sweeter because there was a struggle before it. Ooh, we've got some predictions in the chat about who might win and who might not. Got a lot of different strategies going on. There's some flipping, there's some turning.
Which is the one?
Tony Rose says he is so excited to see this live.
It's
But wait, there's just one block.
That does not work.
This needs a yellow.
So is it this block that maybe? This works. Does it work anywhere else? Nope, there's 2 yellows here.
do it.
No.
No. Stella?
Oh my god, I don't even want to know what y'all are talking about on there.
What if we build it? You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Yep, yep.
I don't know.
All right, we've got a different strategy going. Got a different strategy going. Pink team now splitting their cubes into 2 to try and do 2 towers that make sense and see if they can put them together to also make sense. Interesting strategy I haven't seen before.
And a green on there.
So that one has two.
All right, looks like they have immediately abandoned that strategy. Here we go. They're employing the same dual tower strategy. We are all watching with bated breath, waiting to see who will come out on top. They've been going for quite some time now.
What? Are you kidding me right now?
Frustration on the green tribe. Checking back
how to
in
do
with
it?
blue. I don't know.
I'm not good at all.
I don't know if the fans know how to do this or not.
Swap and spin. I need a blue now. Is there 2 yellows on this one? There's 2 yellows. Okay. Okay, flip. And then blue. Nope. Who else needs a blue?
I need a green.
Good. Okay, she's good. This is not good.
So this is the problem. So if I do this, what is this? How is this?
No, I can't.
If this is these rings, so okay, so if we're making this game, right? If we're yellow,
We'll try in the middle.
what we're probably doing is trying to throw us off. So we're
I mean, we have like a team.
Robbie, can you hold this for a second? I have to go.
Yeah, I'm good on that. Yep. Yep. No, but it wasn't, you just had it.
it wasn't just for me. It was okay.
Okay. All right, so let's try.
Oh wait, this is for me.
Nope. So try this one. Nope. I need yellow or green. Okay. No, I'm sorry. Yellow or
2 greens.
right over here.
What colors did you need over there?
Is that?
2 reds.
When you flip this one blue, right? No, when you switch this.
That works. Actually, no, I think that's a green. Yeah, sorry. No. That works. No.
I'm good. I'm on my side.
We got 2 yellows here.
Oh, wait. Let's adjust it. See if we can do it somewhere. This works. There's 2 reds here.
Spirits remain high on all 3 tribes. None of the puzzlers appear to be overly frustrated. They're all just still working at it, trying to do this. This has been a long challenge for them. They are all keeping their cool. Jessica, you are not alone. A lot of other people in the chat expressing that same emotion and that same feeling. It's pretty crazy to, most times with puzzles you can tell who might be in the lead and who can't, and with this one, no idea. All we can do is sit and wait with bated breath.
Okay, so we need blue here. And we need green there. Yep. Green. Oh, you do? Okay. Then, unless that's green, then it's not. We need a green over here. Oh, wait. That works. Does it?
No.
Double red. Oh, double yellow.
Okay.
Blue, blue. Got 2 reds. So we have 2 reds, 2 yellows. These 2 sides are good.
Oh my god. I thought someone won for a second, but green was just hyping up their tribe mates. It was too good to be true, everyone. All right, we're just gonna check in with the tribes now. How are we feeling, Green Tribe? What are we thinking? Feeling confident in your team? All right. Yes, Green Tribe has won the first 2 reward challenges. Coming over to Pink. How are we feeling, Pink?
They're doing great. They're doing great.
All right.
You're just building suspense.
Yeah.
I see. Keeping it dramatic for the viewers, what we like to see. Awesome. Let's go check in with Blue Tribe. In case you were wondering, all the puzzlers are still working on their puzzle. All right, coming over to the blue tribe. Let's see how they're doing. They've all elected to sit down, take a load off over here. How we doing? How we feeling? Feeling so great.
Getting ready to jump up. Sending to our people we have faith in. This is a rough one.
Yeah, all right. Very nice. Let's bring it back. All three tribes remaining positive. At least on camera, anyway.
Oh, there's two reds.
Oh, there's two reds.
But what if we spend that?
You're not good here. You're not good here. You're not good here.
It's not red there anywhere. Okay. Okay. So hang there with me. So that's yellow. That isn't gonna work. So we're gonna get rid of the yellow. We're gonna go here.
Three greens here.
We're gonna do this.
You have two greens
Hang
here.
tight. Hang tight. So let's see.
This is gonna give another red.
Where's the one?
Okay, that's a blue. This one, you just need a yellow somewhere here.
Yeah, right up here.
Okay.
And
But there's a blue.
yeah, so we need a blue. Where's the block with two blues?
What's that top? What?
No, go ahead. Tell me. Okay, so we have you.
We have blues and reds here.
So hang tight.
As Liz says, hang tight, viewers. We are on a journey together.
Hey, this is why we need the blue.
I need a red over here.
So, flip this one. Outside of the blues. So,
Jody with different names for the blocks.
Yellow,
Okay.
two yellows.
You're good. Wait, wait.
Two yellows.
But here.
I just.
So we want to get a try, Sarah?
Yep, give it a try.
For those of you tuning in, we are still on reward challenge number 3.
Nowhere. No, there's already.
No, there's already red.
There's red and all three. Yeah.
Okay, is there one that has like two reds over here? Two reds. Yep, two reds.
Coming on over to pink.
You know what I mean? So, like
I was
that.
just trying to see if that would.
Okay. So this is the, let's try to find another one that has like multiple different ones.
Well, we know that we have the one with the.
Which I'm pretty sure is this one. Yes. Because this one has one.
Yep, this is the one.
The three. So then if we do the three, like that, which is
No, because it was two greens. Now I'm gonna bury another. That's okay.
which one's the
And get another one out. Oh, yes.
okay, so then this one needs a blue and this one needs a green, right? So this one has to this anything else in green right now.
Over here and over here.
Okay.
Yes, we would, like if we have a corner green, that could potentially. Yeah,
This one's
yep,
the-
yep. Yeah, like that.
Does this one need
Yellow, but no red over there. So that one also needs yellow. So
This one also needs yellow. Okay, that's
and this one needs blue.
this one needs blue.
That's good on all sides.
Then one of these is wrong. Yeah. Like if this doesn't work on all sides.
Like that? Does that work so far?
Yep.
Okay, so then what do we need here?
Yellow. First of all, is that our only yellow option? Yeah. Okay. And then we need blue.
Oh, this would bury you.
Right. So blue needs to be this way. Yep.
Like that?
Is that it? Is that red? I'm sorry.
Pink thought they had it for a second.
Okay, so that needs a green. No, because now we've got double green over here.
Works here. Okay, and then what
Oh
is
no,
this
double
one?
green here, so that is not going to work.
Okay, what does this mean?
It needs yellow. Well, the green corner is right here.
Okay, so this one is blue.
Blue and yellow.
Blue and yellow.
Oh my god. Green thinks they have a
Green
check.
tribe wins.
Oh my god, the crowd goes wild!
They're actually cheering because it's over.
Yes! Green dominating this reward challenge day. Green winning for the 3rd time in a row. They are winning towels and pillows. All right.
Woohoo! We will be back in a few minutes with numbers 4 and 5.
And I'm gonna tell them a little tidbit about this challenge.
I don't know what that is. Oh, yeah.
All right, so back on here with me. We're gonna go a little bit away because I've got some tea for all of you that stuck around to the end of this challenge. All right, so unknown to everyone except all of the people that answered the question, so they were running around to all of the different block stations. There was an idle clue hidden in the yellow question's correct answer, which means that Rob, Albie, and someone I don't remember who, Waylon, now have idle clues. I don't believe that anyone on their tribes know about this. Albie slid it in his pocket, Rob clutched his secretly, and I didn't get to watch what Waylon did, but he, I imagine, also covered it up. So we have 3 idle clues, 1 on each tribe. Very exciting stuff. So thanks for tuning in for World's Longest Reward Challenge. I would promise you that the next one is going to be shorter, but I don't actually know if that's true, although I imagine nothing could be longer than what we just witnessed. So thank you everyone for tuning in, and we will be back with Reward Challenge number 4 in just a little while. Y'all are fabulous, and we will see you soon. Already setting up Reward Challenge number 4, so we shall be back shortly, and we will see you then.